Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you guys my bathroom makeover, and this is a project that has needed to be done for a while now, but we just hadn't made time for it. So I'm so excited to be sharing it with you guys today, and it is super budget friendly. All of it was under $250, and you will not believe the transformation. So if you like that kind of video, definitely stick around. And if you're new here, welcome. I make new videos like this every single week showing you guys how to get the high-end looking home that you want at price point that you can afford. So if you like that, definitely consider subscribing to this channel. And don't forget to turn on your notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming videos. Also, before we jump into it, I wanted to give a big thank you to today's sponsor, Skillshare. So I'll talk a little bit more about them later. Let's go ahead and get into this project. So here is what we are working with. Like I said, this project has been on the back burner since we moved in. Whenever we moved in, the walls were this green color and were really textured and almost had like two different kinds of green tones on the wall, which I was not a fan of, and had bronze hardware. So I spray painted the bronze hardware black and just matched the paint color on the walls to what the rest of our house was when we moved in. So that's what it is now at this point, and I just kind of put whatever in there. So the first thing we're gonna do is go ahead and take out the decor that I have in there so that we can get that out and get a fresh start. Next up, I really wanted to remove the popcorn ceilings that we had in here. I have just been going little by little throughout each room makeover that I do and scraping off the popcorn ceiling, getting it nice and smooth, so that's what I'm doing here. It's a really simple process, just spraying it down and scraping it off. And then covering it over with a coat of paint, and it's looking so much better. I ended up getting new hardware for this entire bathroom. So I am just removing this old hardware and getting the walls ready for paint. And I actually really love this color by Faro & Ball called French Gray, but I don't have access to Faro & Ball unless I order it. So I actually found through this color matching website a very similar color that is called Cheyenne Green by Benjamin Moore. So I tested that out on the walls alongside some other options and really liked the way that it contrasted with the black accents that I was going to have in there. So I decided to go with the Cheyenne Green and went ahead and started painting it, and I'm loving this color tone. It's so neutral and pretty, but still is a little bit of color in there, which is what I really wanted. So I'm just going ahead and painting that all over the walls and trimming it out around the molding as well. Since this is a budget-friendly makeover, I did not want to remove the vanity and have to replace it because one, vanities are expensive, and two, that means having to figure out the flooring situation if I wasn't able to find a vanity that fit exactly that space. So I am just going to prep this vanity to be painted. So I'm just going in with some light grit sandpaper to sand down the sheen of the previous paint and making sure that that is all nice and ready to go. And then I'm going in with this beautiful black paint. This is my favorite black. It's called Black Magic by Sherwin, and it's just such a warm tone black. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's so pretty. So I'm just painting that on with the brush and cutting in around all of the curves and everything like that. And for the pieces that are closer to the floor, I always like to go in with some sort of putty knife to kind of separate that from the flooring so that I am not getting any paint on the floor. So definitely try that out next time you're trying to paint baseboards or anything like that. Another thing that we really wanted to switch out of here is this light fixture. So this is another thing that I actually had spray painted black and was just making work in the meantime. So I found this beautiful schoolhouse style vanity light fixture from Amazon, and it was actually on sale for like 50 bucks. So that was a really great affordable option, and I love how it turned out in here. For the hardware in here, I actually decided to go with chrome, which I know may not be like a super popular thing, but I actually really love the way that it looks in the bathroom up against the blacks and the green, and it also just ties in with the faucet and things in the shower that we're not going to be replacing. So I really liked that. So I actually bought this kit that came with the towel bar and the toilet paper holder and hand towel holder as well. So we're replacing all of those things here, and I'm really loving it up against this green color. If you feel like this is something that you aren't really sure how to do or how to choose what would go well together, then I definitely recommend checking out today's sponsor, Skillshare. They have so many different classes on interior design and showing you what kind of things go together. I personally really love Emily Henderson's class, and she teaches you all about the color wheel and what kind of colors go well together and shows you how to style a space. So I definitely recommend going and checking that video out. And if you want to check out some other things, they also have classes on art and photography, as well as digital design and all kinds of different things like that. So definitely recommend checking those out. They really have something for everyone. Whatever your hobby is, they have something for it and will really help you hone in on that skill that you're trying to develop. Skillshare is actually going to be offering you guys a 1-month free trial whenever you sign up using the link in my description box below. So definitely go and check them out. You will not regret it. I also had Tim install this new faucet, which is so beautiful, you guys. You will not believe how much this cost. Only $52. So I will definitely have all these things linked down below so you guys can check them out, but I could not believe this deal. I thought it was such a good price for this really cute piece. So that definitely was the thing that tied this whole vanity area together. But one last thing that I wanted to do to the vanity to really elevate it and make it feel a little more special and not so old is fix the drawers. So the drawers that are in here are really old MDF. They have like paint on them and they're just not in good shape. So I actually found this really pretty walnut contact paper on Amazon. Again, another affordable option. So I was able to cover these drawers with that contact paper to give them a wood look for under $10. So definitely recommend checking that out if you guys are needing to upgrade the look of your drawer fronts or the inside of your drawers. So I just went ahead and cut these pieces down to size and pulled back some of the paper backing so that the sticky part was exposed, and pressed that down into place, and then used this little card to go ahead and smooth it down flat to avoid any bubbles or anything like that. So I just went ahead and did that around the whole thing, and it was a really easy way to upgrade the look of the inside of these drawers. And I just used this card to go in and push it all down flat so that there weren't any bubbles, and cut around the places that needed to fold over. For the Vanity Hardware, I kind of wanted there to be a little bit more contrast. I love mixing metals in my design style, so I actually went in with these little brass knobs that I picked up at Home Depot, and they just work really well with the mirror that I'm going to be hanging in here and are a nice contrast to the cool tone of the chrome fixtures that are in here. So I'm just installing these on the drawers and the cabinet fronts. Previously in here, the outlet covers and light switch covers were actually that bronzy color, so I just swapped them out for these cream tone ones to match the sockets and the light switches themselves, and I think that they blend in really well with the countertops that are in here. So just switching those out for a really easy update. So I've talked about before hanging your curtains really high to give the illusion of a higher ceiling. So I took that and implemented that in my bathroom as well. So I just went ahead and hung the shower curtain rod that I already had higher than I usually would. And then I ordered this extra long shower curtain and went ahead and hung that up with these curtain rings that I already had. And it has just really elevated the whole look of the bathroom because it draws your eye up and makes it feel a lot taller. And I love the contrast of this white linen look up against the black and the green. I just think it's so, so pretty together. So now it's time for all of the pretty things. I'm just going in and adding in some flowers and a couple of helpful canisters. The size is perfect for holding an extra roll of toilet paper, so that was really nice. And just hanging some art above the toilet as well that blends in and incorporates some of the other colors that are in this space. And that is going to finish off this bathroom makeover. So let me show you the reveal now. You guys, I cannot even believe how good this bathroom turned out for under $250. Like, looking back at the before photos, it's just crazy to me. So I'll have all of those items that I use links in the description box below so that you can check those out and get those budget-friendly finds as well if you are going to be doing a bathroom makeover or a bathroom facelift, anything like that. So I'll have those linked for you guys. And again, if you are new here, definitely consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to turn on your notification bell as well so you don't miss out on any of my upcoming content. Again, huge thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring today's video, and don't forget to check out the link in my description box below to get 1 month free of Skillshare. You will not regret it. So I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!